What's going on, guys? This is Megan Without a Plan in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Checking out a few places that is a go-to must-see travel spot when you come and visit this city. I'm going to show you this awesome pizzeria right in the middle of Fishtown called Pizza Brain. It's not only a restaurant, but it's a museum. It's a pizza museum. We're gonna meet with one of the owners, Joseph, today and sit down and talk to him a little bit about Pizza Brain, how it came about, why he started it, how the memorabilia started, and a bunch of other questions that you'll watch when you watch this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Visit my website, www.meganwithoutaplan.com, and follow me on Instagram at meganwithoutaplan for more travel content and some more information on this Philly trip. So it's you who, you guys started this?
So we started with 4.
Okay.
Now we're 3. One of our partners was collecting pizza memorabilia.
Okay, because that's what I was going to ask. How did, was the guy, so you're saying that there was somebody that had this place before you?
No. This was a flower shop. We built this.
Oh, okay. So this was...
And I say we built this, I mean, we built this.
Okay.
With our hands.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was a flower shop, so we thought about calling it the flower shop. O-U-R instead of W-E-R. So this guy sold flowers and he had both buildings. And initially, 2 of my business partners bought these buildings with the Little Babies guys. But then they've since sold it, so we rent to another company now. But one of our partners was collecting pizza memorabilia, pizza ephemera from World War II to now.
Okay.
It was all about pizza in America and how it shapes our culture. Everything from pieces of artwork, advertisements, pizza cutters, stickers, T-shirts, vinyl records, any media, toys, pizza, we got it. Election year mugs from Shakey's, we got them. You know what I mean? So it's all that kind of stuff, and that kind of chronicles pizza in America. So going from when there's stuff in there about when frozen pizza became a thing. There's stuff in there of when delivery became a thing.
Oh wow! Okay.
And so it kind of chronicles all that stuff, but it all starts really with soldiers come back from Italy.
All the things that you've found over the years, do you have a lot of people that bring stuff into you?
Yeah, sometimes. One of the things we've gotten the most repeats on is Mamma Mia pizza beer.
Okay.
It's it's a pizza flavored beer.
That's so... Okay, question on that. Did Little Babies or the Now Gelato, do they have the pizza flavored ice cream?
Little Babies had the pizza.
They had the pizza, because I saw it on the website. I was like, no way.
So, and then did you hear about the Frankford Ave taco?
No, what is that?
So it was when we took we don't have this anymore, but when, if we make pizza gelato, we will. But when we first opened, Little Babies kind of made a pizza flavored ice cream to celebrate our open, because they opened a month before us. Okay. So when they opened, they had a pizza flavor to commemorate our opening. And this guy that was dressed always like a sailor, they call him the captain. Okay. He put a pizza ice cream scoop onto a cheese slice. Okay. And he called it the Michelangelo at the time, and then he started eating it. And we were like, whoa, that's
innovative.
Yeah, well, so there's the South Street taco, which is where you take a slice of Lorenzo's pizza and you wrap it around a Jim's cheesesteak. Okay. So it's called the South Street taco. So we were like, wow, that's like the Frankford Avenue taco. When you have it, it's hot and cold pizza at the same time. Okay. It's not like vanilla ice cream. Yeah. It's just heavy cream with stabilizer and pizza flavors. It's probably mostly tomato paste and oregano.
Gosh, that's so wild. So now were you guys all friends? And you're like, let's do this. How did you, or did you meet? You weren't?
We weren't friends. We met through loose connections from church.
Okay.
I asked a friend, and he was like, oh, you know what? Because I had an idea to open a pizza store, and I kind of had some funding lined up, but I didn't want to do it alone. And so I talked to my friend who had a business, and he just was like, talk to this guy who is into pizza. And then we talked. We were like, okay, let's try to figure this out. And then 2 more business partners came around, and
Yeah.
then kind of serendipitously we met, and then we all decided together that within 2 months we all met and decided we were going to start this business together.
And now, what were you doing like before, or were you just
Social work.
social work? Okay.
I was in homeless services.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was doing different stuff. One of us was doing some fabrication stuff.
Okay.
One was doing.
okay.
One was working in a grocery store, and one was doing academic publishing sales.
So now you're doing the real estate too, which is like a side thing.
Yeah, I just realized, in the same way that we do pizza here, I kind of just wanted to provide some good service. I've had some experiences and some friends that had experiences that weren't so positive. And I was like,
I
what?
get that.
I think there's a need for loving,
Positive, yeah.
caring, good agents.
Yeah.
Just like there is for like really good pizza in Philadelphia. Where I was living at the time before I moved to Philly 10 years ago, in Charleston, there were some people that were trying to experiment on that medium
Okay.
of American East Coast pizza. So we kind of did a mashup, especially with our cheese pizza. It's 2 types of mozzarella, which is a very East Coast thing to do, a part skim and whole milk.
Yeah.
Because they both have qualities that you kind of want, but neither one has it by themselves.
Yeah.
Part skim's got like kind of the stretchy, salty. Whole milk's got the like full fat content. Then we got aged provolone that we do here in Philly, slightly smoked,
Okay.
that you find on the roast pork sandwiches here. And it's a really sharp, like,
I've heard a lot about those.
it's delicious. And then,
Okay.
like our Mandafara,
Okay.
straight rip, Grana Padano on top.
So now, what kind of got you into like because I've seen on your website you have all these like very like unique pies with crazy different toppings, and I think there's maybe like Vinny's. There's one place in Brooklyn I think that does that. They actually, giving you an idea here, they put pizza on top of pizza.
I did that.
Mini pizza slices.
I did. I cut up Ilya's one
Yeah.
time, and then I put it on top of the cheese pizza. I call it postmodern pizza.
Postmodern pizza.
And we put like a siracha on top of it. It was just like a real like raid your mom's fridge type of pizza.
Like late night snack pizza.
Yeah.
So, because that's like, I mean, everything is like the most Instagrammable thing these days, and that is totally by far like that went viral for a minute.
Yeah.
But a lot of the pies that you have, they do other like very strange like recipes there.
Sure.
That I would be like, what? And I see you have similar things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just go, you know what, this would be different, or, like, I don't know.
Sure. Well, it depends on kind of if we're just kind of going for a flavor profile, or if we're trying to pizzafy, something completely different. So there's a couple ways we've done this over the years. One is just I've watched a lot of cooking shows. Just like grew up watching Emerald.
So you learned a lot from those shows. So now, like, moving forward, like, were you like, all right, I'm going to incorporate like things that I've learned from these shows and a different kind of like flavor aspects and incorporate that into pizza?
Yeah, I think so. Going out to eat and watching television, and then also just since I knew my way around cooking growing up, and in high school and college, like we talked about earlier, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Like,
what are you going to do with your life?
In the meantime, I know how to cook. I'll just go get a job somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
But going back to what you asked, I made pizza for a while at a pizza store in Charleston for almost 3 years, and while I did that, I think through the repetition, and repetition's good for me even though I don't like it. Like, I get bored easily. But it was my job for like almost 3 years. So I got used to thinking about food through the context of this carb circle,
Okay.
I started thinking about things that I saw. I knew I grew up around barbecue. I've been around other stuff, and somehow my mind can turn it into a disc.
Yeah. Into a disc.
Like it's just thinking about all these things.
Yes.
Like we have French onion soup pizza.
Oh my God.
I made chicken noodle soup pizza.
So you really think of other like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then put that on a pizza.
We've done like 3 iterations of Thanksgiving feast pizza.
Feast pizza.
And then we did the other part where we get our inspiration from too is we love to do a thing we used to call Third Thursdays.
Okay.
On the third Thursdays of the month, we would collaborate with another restaurant, or even not just restaurants, but like maybe a coffee shop. And what we would do is we'd just say like, can we distill some of your key flavors and get them on a pizza? The low-hanging fruit is to take a menu item and just pizzafy it.
Okay.
We've done that before. Like our friends Cook and Shaker down the street. We just did a tater tot nachos.
Oh my God.
And we just threw it on a pizza.
Yeah.
It was fine, but like it was also not very ambitious because we were just doing their, one item on a pizza.
And yeah.
What's cooler is being like, okay, what are all your sauces? What are all your dip? Like, what are your aiolis and other types of like vinaigrettes? So what are you guys doing here that's special to you?
And then incorporating.
And we build a whole pizza out of all their key signature flavors, like fried chicken and donuts.
What?
Federal Donuts was one of our most successful ones, and then it was chili garlic glaze. So what we did, we used that as our sauce.
Okay.
And then we put on the mozzarella, and then we just broke up the fried chicken and broke up a honey donut.
Oh my gosh!
And it was really, it wasn't a stretch. It really tasted great. It's one of our most successful ones. People like lined up for it.
So pizza, real estate, like love it. Like I guess that's
I'm an adventurous person. I mean,
Yeah.
I like trying different things. I'm trying to record a record with some friends, learn pro wrestling. Philadelphia is a great place for all those things.
So tons of hobbies, right?
Passions.
Yeah, passions. Passions.
Yeah.
That really is. Let me tell you, when you find them, you can't let them go. So that's good. So let's make some pizza.
Yes.
So excited.
Yeah, let's get